Hi, good evening. Welcome. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I don't know now.
Massive shout out to Kelsey.
There you go.
Home of Christmas music.
There's only me and you, Kelsey, so there you go. Thought I'd give you a massive shout out. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know why my chat's not coming up on the stream. It should be there. Should be there. So why isn't it working? Yeah, I haven't had a call this evening. Again. I wonder if he's watching a film or something. Or he's got something else to do with his life besides call his granddad. Evening, Black Queen. I'm good, thank you. I was just explaining that Levi's not rung me this evening. And just trying to explain why. Trying to figure on why he's not rung me. And it could be because, you know, he might be watching a film or something good. Clary, good evening.
Massive shout out to Clary.
There you go. I can't give a shout out to Black Queen because I ain't got one. But I do keep going through his videos, see if there's any kicking about. So hope everybody's fine. Hope everybody's ready for Christmas. I can honestly say I'm not. When I say I'm not, well, I am really, because Christmas is just like any other day, really. You get to my age and every day is Christmas. So I'm told. Well, there you go. Oh, I saw a little heart just come flying up the screen then. So, like I say, hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me just turn off my my music. Hey Google, turn off. There we go. Just in case it was annoying you. It doesn't annoy me. I can listen to it in the background. And it's all carols anyway, so. Bibby! Good evening, mate. How are we? Nice to see you. To see you, nice. So, how's your channel going, Bibby? Okay? It seems to be. I've watched a couple of your lives. Needless to say, it added a smile to my face. And there isn't a lot of things that can add smiles to Paul's face. But that was one of them. It's you need to get a speaker involved in your chat. You know. Order. They all talk over one another. I don't know how you can understand them. But that's only me. It's just one of those things, I suppose. So, hopefully, like I say, everybody's good. And do you like my Christmas tree? I think it's really nice. Only a little thing, though. It's not spectacular. Just a little Christmas tree. Yeah, it's one of my new dicky bows that one of my favourite people made me. Very festive indeed, it is. I've got two more as well. But by the time I get to wear them, it'll be Christmas will be gone. Unless, of course, I jump on and do a live at some point. Not that I normally do, but there you go. It's you never know. Things can happen, can't they? and on this YouTube lark. So I can't update you on anything because I'm certainly not doing a speech on Christmas Day. You wouldn't want to hear my bloody speech, I can tell you now. But saying that, I was thinking of going on and doing a rant, but you know, I'd only be effing and blinding. Half of the people wouldn't understand what I was talking about on my rants. But I do have a couple of rants in the flat when I'm sat watching the news or something like that. Sharon, thank you. Hope you're having a good day.
Massive shout out to Sharon.
That's a bit of a cut short one, really. But yeah, I do get on my high horse sometimes when I'm watching TV, especially when that twat comes on, Peter bloody Levy. Can't find. So you know, I was watching news the other night and I couldn't find my bloody remote. I had to get up and turn telly off before I could find my remote. God, he does my head in, does that man. Well, there you go. That's just me. Me and rants. I don't know if anybody's seen that that parody, Keir Starmer parody, that's on YouTube, kicking around on YouTube. It's quite funny, really. Apparently, it got to #1 downloads. But if I had the gumption and capability, I'd put it on for you because it's not very long. Noted, yeah. I do watch the news at 6 o'clock. I don't watch it any other time, just 6 o'clock, just to get up to date. You know, normally to find out what that stupid twat Karma, I was going to say, Starmer's on about, and that other dipstick he's got hanging on his shoulder, you know, like a bloody parrot, Rachel Chupping Reeves. But there you go, that's just me. Do you know, I washed my bloody hair an hour ago. I can't do a thing with it. And do you know, I've noticed I'm going greyer. It'll soon be bloody white. It's all about white hair. Can't do with that. Well, I could do it with it at Christmas because I could do with growing a beard, and then I could do the skinny Santa thing, couldn't I? Really? No, baby, there's no update. Bobby's going to phone me tomorrow, but so yeah, Bobby's going to update me tomorrow. As you saw, I can still get onto his live stream. So whoever's taking control of his channel has not blocked my connection. So I didn't, like you saw me the other night, went on just to tell everybody, don't be watching Bobby's channel because he ain't putting anything up. But he's coming on tomorrow night with me as a guest. So, but we haven't had any updates from Google. But I told him to wait till about 10:30 tomorrow morning. And if he hadn't had anything back by then, he's to give him a ring, get one of them little guys across in Ireland. You know those little guys. I forgot what you call them. I don't know why. What Levi's watching the channel about court cases. What's that all about? You'd have thought he'd have had enough with court cases. That's it, Kelsey. That's the one. Starmer and the Granny Harmers Christmas song. Can we get it on? If I click that, will it come on? I don't know. I'm not sure. Bear with me a second, because I've got an idea. I've got an idea, so what was it then? What was that? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm stuck now. I'm bloody stuck. See if I can get that from there. I'll try this way. Is that it? Did it go? Is it coming through or not? I don't know whether it's coming through. Nah, it's too complicated. I don't know what I'm doing, but it is too complicated. Oh, okay. It's asking before I continue to bloody YouTube, dickhead. What's that all about? I'll get rid of that. There'll be a way. Somebody will tell me a way of doing it. Anyway, so where are we on the... Yeah, noted. We did ring Google, but unfortunately it was out of time. But like I say, he's got a case number, and he's going to give him a ring at 10:30 tomorrow morning to get onto them. So that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. So we are on the case. But saying that, folks, yes, Kelsey, there is a live tomorrow night. I haven't put it up yet, but there will be, because I was waiting to see if Bobby actually got his channel back first before I put the live up. Because if he gets his channel back, we go to both channels. If he doesn't get his channel back, I'll put it up and we'll go on just my channel. So, sounds complicated, but it's not. In my head, it's not complicated. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, so I was on the phone with Bobby for about an hour or so, maybe a bit longer. And I said, have you gone through, if you go into Google, go to Password Manager, it'll check all your passwords for you and tell you, which are crap, which have been whatevered, and which need sorting out. And if you've used it before, well, you've seen out like it. I couldn't see, of course, because I'm talking to him on the phone. But I said to him, "Hey, Bobby, what's your password for your channel?" Then he had given me it before, because so I could log in with my StreamYard. And he told me. I said, "Well, that's not very. That's not a hard one. A piece of software will crack that. He'll crack that in a minute and a half. What you like?" I said, "You need to change your passwords, mate. Get onto Password Manager, go into Password Manager, click privacy and stuff, and go through. Get rid of passwords you don't use and update all the other passwords, and use a secure password. So I was telling him, how to use a password. Even if he uses names, you can still, if I don't know, if his dog was called Pip and his rabbit was called Bob and his mum was called Gloria, he could still use his password as Pip, Bob, Gloria, but he could change things within that password, So wherever there's an O, it could be an at. Wherever there's a I, it could be a 1. It's not difficult. Anyway, he started to sort out his passwords. So he's got all his passwords now secure. He's unencrypted on everything. He's got double your money stuff. And he's on the case. Or we will be on the case by the time we get his channel back. So that it's not going to happen again. So there you go. That's an update on Bobby. I haven't got an update on Cheggs because the little git hasn't bothered to ring me. So, like Sharon said, he might be watching this court trials, whatever it is, on TV. Heap of shit. Can't be asked. But there you go. So if you wanna listen to that Christmas song, Kelsey's put a link up there. It's quite funny. I enjoyed it anyway. Not everybody will, I suppose, So if they're all mates with Starmer and his crew, well, they won't appreciate it, will they? But I appreciated it because I don't like the git or any of his crew. And I've just remembered what I was going to rant about. I was going to rant about that Peter Mandelson who they're sending to America as our whatever he is. I don't think it's the ambassador, but they're sending him as something. Well, fancy digging that old fool up. He's a dick. He was a dick when he was in that other twat's government, the Scottish git. And who was the other one? Is it Tony Blair? Anyway, why are they digging up old people to put them on, to represent us? Because he doesn't represent me. He's a total twat. There you go. So that was my rant, was going to be on him and Starmer and his cronies. But I decided against it because they might have me for having a go. Because you can get locked up now for putting stuff on Facebook and all that kind of crap. They don't like it. They don't like it, Upham. That's their problem. But there you go. Anyway, we're into double figures at last. Wow, 20 minutes and we're in double figures. We don't normally get to double figures till about past. So we're on double figures. So
Big up to everybody in the chat.
there you go. So if anybody's been missed, big up to you all. And if anybody's in the chat who's not on Bibby's channel, get on it. It'll certainly liven up your night. It livens up a lot of nights. It can get a bit heated, though, sometimes. To say the least. Good heavens. Anyway, I'm just thinking about tomorrow night because I don't think I'm going to do a quiz tomorrow night because not sure about Bobby and everything. So we'll see how it goes. If we get sorted, I'll put a quiz up. If not, I won't do one. It'll be like a little Christmas box for you. I'll give you the answer and you've got to tell me the question. That's another way, isn't it? Yeah, so that Kelsey's there, busy away, look, putting up links. There's a link to my genealogy channel, the genealogy guy. if you're into genealogy, that's where you need to go. And I can sort you out, or sort something out for you, or whatever. I don't know. I'm lost for words tonight. It's I do normally do a live on a Sunday afternoon, but I haven't done for a couple of weeks because I've got a couple of things happening in my life at the moment, and I'm not in the right frame of mind. So there you go. That's my excuse, and I'm bloody sticking to it. We all have excuses. So, anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to bring up a thing to chat about? Or how many people have had a phone call from Cheggs this week? If you've had a phone call from Cheggs this week, put a 1. I've seen that done on other channels where people put 1s. So there you go. I'm picking up stuff as I go along. Yeah, so put a 1 in the chat if you've had a call. If you've had an email, put 2. Kelsey, you don't need to put 1. You get a call every bloody night, don't you? And if you don't, you should. And if you've had an email and a call, put 3. So it's 1 for a call, 2 for an email, 3 for an email and a call. That's got your mind going now. There you go. I don't get emails. I don't get calls. Don't phone. Don't ring. He just thinks I'm just some normal kind of guy. I don't know what it's all about. I'm special. I've always been special. So I've been told. So we're not getting many 1s. What's happening? Nobody getting calls? Or is nobody listening? They just got me in the background looking at my Christmas tree thinking, that's nice. It's cracking, is that tree. It's I was looking for a nonce to put up on the top, but I couldn't. I didn't have one of the little things. So now, if I got into Photoshop, I could probably change his face on that one. I'll see. I might just do that next time. You never know. Keep your eyes peeled, as they say. So, people, I don't know what it's been like with you today, but it's been like summer here. The sun was beating on the pavements. It was quite nice, to say the least. And of course, we've now got past the solstice, and the days are getting longer. As from today, we've got an extra 3 seconds today compared to yesterday. Don't know what I'm going to do with that extra 3 seconds of bright light, but there you go. We've got it. So we're on the downward run to summer. Now we've got past that solstice. There you go. Downward run. We're on a roll. Oh, we should be. Oh, I'm getting out of breath and I haven't done that call. What's that all about? Kelsey, the day was cracking. I loved it. And, the app is absolutely fantastic. I love that app. It's great. It's like having your own, what do you call those people who take you about and, I don't know what you call them. Tour guide. It's like having your own tour guide. And it would have, I presume it might, I presume it would. Blah, 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 bloody blah. It'd have been better if it was a bit of a warmer day. But there again, when you're a thick Yorkshireman and you walk around with a T-shirt on, it's going to feel cold, isn't it? But yeah, the Hollywood Trail in Hull. If anybody comes to Hull, download the app and go on the Hollywood Trail. It is well worth going on it. About an hour and a half long, if you know, and I might remember what the app's called in a minute. It might come to me. It's not an app. You can't get the app on the Play Store. You've got to go to East Riding Council. Let me just have a look at my phone and tell you what. The app from East Yorkshire Council is called What Was Here. And it has about 20 or 30 different walks, or whatever you can call them, really, you know. But there's Hull, Scarborough, Brid, Hornsey. There's a couple in North Yorkshire. Well, yeah, North Yorkshire, because Scarborough's North Yorkshire. But there's quite a few walks, and they're really, really interesting. If you're into walking and wanting to know about things, it's a nice way to spend an afternoon. As long as it's not slinging it down with rain. Good evening, Lunas. Nice to see you. I think you're new. That's it. We don't often get new people in, I can honestly say. The reason we don't get new people in is because I'm a right boring git. Apparently, allegedly. Luna's Grandad. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was on about the app for Yorkshire. I think there's a couple of things in it for. I think there's one in for York, and I think there was one in for somewhere in the West Riding, I seem to recall. But they seem to be adding as they go along. But it's well worth downloading and having a look. My sister's done. There's a couple for Scarborough, and my sister's done those, and she says it's really, 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 really interesting. So. Yeah, good evening, Noxie. Nice to see you. You don't have to apologise for being late. I was 35 seconds late this evening. Only because I press the wrong bloody button, as I do sometimes. But there you go. Hope everybody's getting all sorted for Christmas. And like I say, if you've... we've only had a one once. That's it. Nobody getting any calls? If you've had a call from Cheggs this week, put a 1 in the chat. If you've had an email, put a 2. And if you've had both, put a 3. It's like a little test, isn't it? See if anybody's listening. Well, there you go. If I hadn't said hello to everybody, Bobby Boo, hi. Another new one.
Big up to everybody in the chat.
Oh, right, Bobby Boo's gone, so I presume he wasn't a new one. Well, there you go. Thank you, Kelsey. I think I jumped in a bit too quick there, sweetheart, didn't I? You know, I've always been known for being quick. He's saving his credit. Oh, lovely. Well, when he rings me, and when he rings me and his mum on Christmas Day, well, we'll all be together, so it'll only cost 1 call. We can all listen in. Is Bobby in the? Ah, Bobby, hey, how are we? I hope you're good. Hopefully you're getting sorted. I don't suppose you've had out yet back from YouTube, but Bobby Boo. But yeah, sort it tomorrow. I think you'll get sorted tomorrow. I don't know if you've noticed, but they haven't taken away my right to stream to your channel. Because last night, oh, I'll just give it a go and just see if I can stream to Bobby's channel. And I did. I got through. So I went on and I just did a 10 or 15 minute thing about you being hacked and about you being hacked and, not to take any notice of any crap that comes up on the channel because it's not you that's putting it up. So there you go. I did explain. Hopefully I explained, and I told everybody on the live to start reporting the videos and whatever to see if we can get somebody to That's good of them, isn't it, Bobby? That's good of them. It's good of them to tell you that you've got security issues. You already bloody know that. That's a bit of a stupid statement. That's what becomes of having Google based in Ireland. Ooh, controversial. How controversial can you be? There's a name running around in my head and I can't think of what the bloody name is, but it'll come to me before we finish. But yeah, hopefully we'll get you sorted, matey. But definitely give them a call in the morning. Get on and give them a call. Somebody in the chat earlier on said they've sent you the telephone number. So use that one rather than going through contact me on YouTube. Use the one you've been given. I can't remember who gave it. I think it was Knox who said he's sent you a telephone number. Let me have a look in the yeah, oh no, it was Notted who sent you a message saying the telephone number to ring. But you're going to expect you're going to be on the phone a long time. That's the problem. So you're going to have to excuse me because I'm going to blow my head off now. Shit. Oh, good heavens. That was so much I blew my bloody ear thing out. That hurt. Teamwork. That's what it is. Teamwork gets things done when you're part of a team. You get things done, and hopefully we can get it done. But we could do a private link. I have a Discord channel. I don't use it much, but I've got it. And we could go and have a private thing and see if we can sort out some crap on your security. That's the point. Anyway, it'll all come out in the wash. Come good. You've got lots of people on your side, and you can't ask for more, can you? Anyway, folks, like I say, I can't give you any updates on Levi because he's not. I'm just moving the chat so that it doesn't sit right next to the screen. Yeah, so that it doesn't. Forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, he hasn't updated me, so I can't give him an update. I presume he's doing okay. I've not heard anything untoward. His mum hasn't said anything. Kelsey hasn't mentioned anything, so he must be doing all right. So I presume he's still in his upholstery business, learning new things. How to make armchairs. Wow. Oh, well. We keep fluctuating from double figures to single figures, buddy. Yeah, we can, Bobby, mate. So anyway, Bobby, I will send you an email with the link to tomorrow night's live. If we haven't got your channel sorted, I haven't put a live up yet because I thought I'd wait and to see if we can get your channel back up first before I put the live up. Okay. Anyway, Dion, good evening. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Big up to everybody in the chat.
There you go. So just thought I'd get Levi to do a big up. I do have one or two shout outs on Levi's, but they're not many. But as you know, we the channel is more there's no shouting and screaming and crap like that on here. I just seem to talk. Nobody seems to ask any questions. So let me just see what this one says.
Let's bring some positive vibes to this space. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Let's bring some positive vibes. Get in. So, yeah, it's we don't have many people. When I say we don't have many, we have enough people in the chat, people watching. We don't have any dickheads watching anymore. They've given up. So we're okay now. And, if somebody wants to come on and chat, I'm easy. I can throw up a link and let you come on for 10, 15 minutes or so. Because to let you, just to say that, everybody in the chat, who I can see anyway, everybody in the chat, I trust you. So, if you wanted to come on, you don't have to show your face. You can just talk if you want. But if anybody wants to come on, just ask and I'll put a link in the chat. So, sorry, Black Queen says, sorry, had to sort puppy out. Hope you get sorted, Bobby, ASAP. Yeah, so do we. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby. Nobody seems to click. Nobody seems to put the likes in the thing below. Below. Nobody clicks like. Well, I'm saying nobody. You might get 2 that clicks a like. But yeah, just click a like. It does help. And what also helps is if you leave a comment. Leave a comment below. So, Bobby, new channel. Let's see if I can find you a link. So just talk among yourselves while I just... What was it? Bobby Boo. I don't know whether that's you. Hi, you're through to the golden shot. How can I help? No, come on, answer. I've just answered that. I don't know why that didn't work. I found a Bobby Boo, but I don't think that's you. So you just bear with me, Clary. I'm just see if I can sort it out. No, okay. I don't know if that was Bobby ringing me or somebody else. I don't know. Now I've got, what's that? Hello. Why aren't you bloody answering phone? Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
it's Bobby.
Hey up, Bobby. You're on the loudspeaker.
I know you're on live. I'm watching. Can you do me a favour? Don't put any links up to that channel because it's so go down. But I'm going to be putting a new channel up, and I'll
Okay.
just let people know.
I did have a look.
The second channel will be coming soon, a backup channel, till I get mine back.
All right, matey, no problem. I shall do that. I wasn't.
Right,
I did.
Better let you know.
Yeah, I did find one Bobby Boo, but it wasn't you. I knew it wasn't, so I didn't put it up. Okay.
Right.
Take care.
So there isn't a channel for Bobby Boo.
Yeah, I'll phone you tomorrow. I'll speak to you tomorrow, matey. No. Bibby, there isn't a channel for Bobby at the moment. Okay, so people in the chat, there isn't a channel for Bobby at the moment. So there will be tomorrow with a new channel if we haven't got his old channel sorted. So there you go. Anyway, so where are we? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, I was saying if anybody wanted to come in for a 10-minute chat or whatever, you're quite welcome. Just say, yeah, put me on, get me in, or whatever, and I'll send you the link. But yeah, baby, I found a link for Bobby, but it wasn't his. So, and the reason it wasn't is it's because he hasn't got one. Well, there you go. You know, sat here, my bloody copy's freezing again. Yeah, okay. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. There's a couple of people next door. They're getting a bit fat as well. Yeah. Anyway, folks, we're getting towards the time when I turn into a pumpkin, and nobody seems to want to come on. So there you go. I'll just see if I can spin out for another 15 minutes. I've not, like I say, I've not had anything from Cheggs for a week, and hi, Dion. What are you saying sorry for? Have you done something wrong? I've not seen anything, so I presume the answer's no. Don't know. Yeah, folks. You see, as soon as I read something, what I was talking about goes straight out my head. I can't understand why. All right, Dion. Okay. No, that's all right. You don't have to apologize for anything. Nobody has to apologize for out. You know, we've all got our own lives. You don't have to sit on here and listen to some silly old bugger sat talking about shite all. Trying to fill an hour when I've got nothing to fill it with. But well, I have really. I have got stuff to fill it with. You know, I've got tomorrow night's live. We're not doing a quiz tomorrow night, by the way. I think what we're going to do tomorrow night. What we're going to do tomorrow night is I'm going to give an answer. So I'm going to say something and ask for the question and see if anybody can come up with the question to the answer I give. Dion, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so that's tomorrow night. No quiz, but I'm going to give you an answer and see if somebody can come up with a question. Okay, that might add a bit of spice to it. Different way of doing it, isn't it? You know, thinking. I don't know why, but I'm starting to think. And of course, I do the genealogy channel. I'm into genealogy in a big way. I've done it for 25 years, done my own tree. If anybody knows me, I've found I don't know my father. I know he's a Viking, that's all I know. But I found his father. So I know who my grandfather is and my grandmother, but I don't know who my father is because my grandfather had 3 sons. So my father is one of his 3 sons. Anyway, and I've managed that's doing on the genealogy bit. And I've managed my brother, we don't know who my brother's father is. And I've managed to find his great grandfather. Again, don't know his father, but I'm getting there. I have a really complicated family. You know, if you go onto the genealogy channel I have, and there's a couple of videos there explaining about my trek through my family, me. When I say my family, I meant me. Okay, so yeah, a lot of us, a lot of people don't know dads. Some don't know mothers. You know, and another thing is adoptions. You know, they're a bit of a nightmare. I've never been able to get round the adoption things, but saying that, nobody in my family is adopted, so I haven't had to do any of that. But there you go. But if you're into genealogy, I'm your man. I'll help. I don't do it for free, by the way. You know, I sit here and say, yeah, I help, but I don't cost a fortune. You know, it's less than a vape. Less than a cup of coffee, less than a pint of beer. I can help you. Anyway, there you go. That's my plug for that one. And then I do, so as you can see, I do a Sunday night live, trying to update people about Cheggs' life and times while he's doing his stretch. Not that kind of stretch, but while he's doing his stretch, I do try and update. Can't wait for the time when he comes out and we can sit on a channel together and see how we go. It'll be fun. I know it'll be fun. And then, of course, Monday nights I do a live at 7 o'clock with my mate Bobby. And another hour of fun, really, you know, chilling out. I don't know what the right words are, but, you know, we don't have nutters on as such. You know, we don't...
And anybody who's a divvy gets kicked out.
There you go. So we don't have divvies on. Yeah, Dion, Levi's doing real well. So when I say he's doing real well, he's doing okay because I haven't spoke to him this week. But it was last week when I spoke to him, he was in good spirits. And apparently Kelsey said he's good spirits, and his mum's told me he's in a good place. So when it says a good place, it, you know, clink into good place, isn't it? But in his mind, he's in a good place as such. So just bear with me a sec. Yeah, so that's the update on Cheggs. There's an update there on Bobby. I'll give you a little bit of update on Bibby. If you don't view Bibby's channel, get over there, get it viewed. You don't know what you're missing. I don't watch it live, but I do watch it. I do watch it afterwards. You know, when I have spare time during the week, because at the moment my my social calendar is it's empty basically. But there you go. Yeah, he'll be home soon, Dion. March. I was going to say March next year, but it isn't next year. But in a month's time, it'll be March next year. If you see, if that makes sense. Does it? Again, like I say, it does in here. It makes sense to me. If you're not on the same wavelength, you're not going to get that. So anyway, yeah. So people, I've loved talking about nothing for an hour. And I know what I forgot to ask about the puppies. Not had an update about the puppies. I was watching Bibby's channel. I saw a picture of them again on Bibby's channel. But I haven't had an update. I presume they're all doing well. Hopefully. Yeah, Dion. Christmas is Christmas, matey. Quite honestly, they're all the same to me at this age. But thanks for coming on, Dion. And Bobby Boo's back, look. It's me again. Do you know he's like a bloody rash? You can't get shut of him, can you? Not that I want to get shut of him, but there you go. Yeah, it's nice to see new people coming in, and you know, I do know that there's more than I can see the chat, but that's not everybody who's watching, because I can see the numbers who's watching, and there's more watching than there is chatting. Kelsey, there's no link at all. Bobby's not got a link at the moment, so you know, don't go searching for Bobby Boo on YouTube, because it comes up with somebody who's not even him. So there you go. No links. We're not having any links, and if he has to have a new channel, it'll be set. He'll be there tomorrow with a new channel. I know he will. So anyway, but so basically, people, Yeah, Kelsey, he did say put the link out, but there isn't a link. So you can't put the link out, and certainly don't put the link up for Bobby Boo, who's on there at the moment, because it's not him. Anyway, it's not him. Forget the link. Forget Bobby. Don't forget Bobby Boo, but forget the links. Anything to do with links, forget them. Okay? Nothing there. Nothing to lock. Look. See. There you go. I'm getting... I can't even spoke properly, can I? Don't know what's happening to my mouth. Besides it being bloody big. Anyway, folks, it's... I've enjoyed my hour. It's not quite an hour, but it's near as enough an hour. I've enjoyed my hour. I've enjoyed people on the chat, and I'm just going to play a thing before I go.
Please leave a comment. The stream's about to finish. Leave your comment. Refresh the page. Leave a comment. You can't leave one now. You have to refresh it as soon as it's ended. Please do that. Respect.
There you go. There's the boy telling you what to do. So don't forget, down below, put a tick, thumbs up. You can even put a thumbs down if you don't bloody like it. I don't care if it's up or down. Who cares? And stick a comment. Stick a comment down below, because all comments are answered and they all come in handy. So anyway, peeps, I'm going to say good night and God bless. Live long and prosper, and TTFN.